While other robotics companies are still busy proving their robots can lift or move like humans, Elon Musk is looking further ahead. With Optimus Gen 3, he wants to set a new standard for the entire industry. The upcoming Optimus version 3, or Gen 3, set to launch at the end of this year, has been upgraded to include an OLED display on its face. This isn't as simple as it sounds, because it's not just a technical upgrade, but a strategic leap Musk wants to pioneer. After all, no humanoid robot today has an OLED face display. Most, like the current Optimus Gen 2, only use LED light patterns. According to reports, Samsung has become a key partner in this project, making the vision of an Optimus with a speaking face clearer than ever. So what functions will this screen offer? How will it set Optimus apart from the competition? Let's find out. Last month, during Tesla's Q2 earnings call, Elon Musk announced that the company is working on finalizing Optimus's design and bringing it to an extraordinary level. Optimus is currently at version 2.5, and according to Musk, he believes Optimus 3 will be a refined design and an incredible product, as he has emphasized many times before. Musk even predicted that version 3 could be Tesla's biggest product yet, meaning it's expected to sell extremely well, thanks to its full set of features and more advanced engineering compared to previous versions. We'll dive into the features and technical upgrades later, but for now, let's focus on the OLED face display on Optimus, since this is the latest development making headlines. According to reports, Samsung extends OLED reach beyond Apple partnering with Tesla to power Optimus robot's face and enable human-like interaction in the next wave of robotics. You may not know this, but Samsung Display currently leads the global OLED market, supplying panels for several major smartphone brands, including Apple and other industry giants. Despite already holding a dominant position, Samsung has been looking to expand its partnerships worldwide, particularly in the US. Now it appears they've found another major customer for their OLED panels, Tesla. Recently, Tesla signed a massive $16.5 billion deal with Samsung, covering both AI chips and 8-inch OLED displays. At first, we assumed Tesla would simply use these panels for its EV screens, but then it hit us. The rear passenger displays in Tesla EVs still rely on LCD panels, and there's little reason for Tesla to switch them to OLED, given the higher cost. Over the past 2 quarters, Tesla's revenue and profit have dropped significantly. With demand for EVs cooling, the company has little incentive to replace those LCD panels with more expensive OLED ones. To be honest, we're not too surprised that this OLED display is being used for Optimus, because in previous videos we had already predicted it. It wasn't a hard guess. If you look at the current Optimus Gen 2, its design is almost perfect. The only things it's missing are 22 degrees of freedom in the hands, faster movement speed, Grok voice integration, and an electronic display to show status in other modes. And here's another interesting coincidence. Optimus's face happens to be just the right size for an 8-inch display. Based on the latest confirmed reports, that Samsung panel is almost certainly destined for Optimus version 3. From our perspective, Tesla's decision to equip Optimus with an 8-inch OLED display on its face marks a significant technological turning point, far beyond just a design upgrade. Looking deeper, we see that this display not only makes Optimus appear more approachable, but also fundamentally changes how humans will interact with humanoid robots. Technically speaking, OLED display offers clear advantages: sharp visuals, high contrast, vibrant colors, and flexible customization depending on the context. This means Optimus will be able to show facial expressions as well as visual effects that reflect its operating status. Such expressiveness helps ease the uneasiness people often feel when facing a lifeless machine, while also setting a new standard for giving robots a sense of soul in their design. The truth is, we often think of robots the way they're shown in movies, and most of those designs resemble something out of Terminator. That has shaped a common perception of robots as potential overlords of humanity, which is why, if anyone says robot design doesn't matter, they're completely wrong. The display will serve as the robot's primary communication tool, a medium for expressing emotions, facial cues, and basic status updates. This interface could prove especially valuable in industrial settings, where building trust and approachability is essential when humans interact with robots. Ultimately, though, these robots will also make their way into consumer environments. What impresses us most, however, isn't just the visuals, but the functionality. The screen could evolve into a multi-dimensional communication channel, seamlessly synced with the Tesla EV ecosystem and even in-home energy systems like solar panel, Powerwall. In other words, Optimus Face won't just be for recognition. It could become a fully interactive control hub, almost like a smartphone display. perhaps even better. For example, if you ask Optimus to look up information, the results won't just be spoken through its voice, they'll also appear on its OLED screen. Imagine not being able to tell the difference between a Model 3 and a Model Y, or between an iPhone 16 and an iPhone 17. Optimus could instantly display images on its face to highlight the differences. This would be a huge advantage for older adults who may struggle to keep up with technology and could benefit greatly from the assistance of a super intelligent robot. In particular, the ability to display subtitles directly on its face will be a major benefit for people who are hearing impaired, while also turning Optimus into a truly multilingual communication tool, capable of breaking down language barriers in international environments. This is something that most competitors in the humanoid robotics space have yet to achieve. Maybe you don't pay attention, but Optimus's face is hemispherical, similar to a human's, which makes it difficult to implement with LCD technology. The report adds that the robot's upper body must also remain lightweight for balance and rely on low-power components, areas where OLEDs hold clear advantages over LCDs. In addition, the report mentions that Samsung Electromechanics is reportedly seeking to supply camera modules for Tesla's Optimus, suggesting that collaboration between Tesla and Samsung Group is likely to deepen further. There's no denying that Tesla's Optimus robot is one of Elon Musk's most ambitious projects yet, with billions of dollars poured into its development. You can still question how useful it really is. After all, it hasn't exactly proven itself convincing. The tasks it can handle are still pretty simple, and as the engineers admit, Optimus has a long way to go in terms of fine-tuning and debugging before it's ready to hit the market next year. Right now, at least 4 major upgrades are in the works for Optimus, and once they're nailed down, they'll pave the way for the final version, Optimus Gen 3. Beside OLED display, Grok Voice's natural language skills are a huge step forward. Unlike traditional voice assistants that rely on rigid scripts, Grok is powered by XAIs, letting Optimus hold smooth, natural conversations. Optimus can use voice to convey information to users faster, especially for the elderly who need to look up information and are used to hearing news by voice. Natural voice helps them access information faster without having to focus entirely on the OLED screen on Optimus's face. From the beginning, Elon Musk shared that Optimus can be especially useful for both the elderly and children, thanks to a series of extensions. Optimus can quickly answer questions with its super-intelligent AI brain, and it can act as a home tutor for children, effectively supporting their learning. For seniors who often struggle with using tech devices at home, Optimus can act like a patient teacher. You could simply say, "Hey Optimus, show me how to use the microwave," or "Optimus, please walk me through how to use the iPad," and the Tesla bot would guide you step by step until you really understand. This isn't just a small convenience, it's a key advantage that makes Grok Voice stand out from every other voice technology today. But it doesn't stop there. What really sets Grok Voice apart is its ability to adapt to different environments. Instead of just responding to rigid commands, Optimus can listen and process context in real time while also supporting multiple languages. That's a game changer in real-world situations. Whether it's a noisy factory where the robot has to pick out precise instructions through all the background noise, or a multilingual household where grandparents speak English and Spanish while the kids chat in French. In all these scenarios, Optimus can still operate smoothly without misfiring or misunderstanding, something most competing robots, even advanced ones from Boston Dynamics, still struggle with because they rely too heavily on preset scripts or limited voice recognition. From a design standpoint, we believe Tesla Bot is currently the most aesthetically refined robot out there. When placed next to other robots, the difference in craftsmanship is obvious. While many robots still expose wiring, metal frames, and bulky parts, Optimus has a seamless design with no visible flaws. What's surprising, though, is that even with such a polished look, this still isn't the final form Tesla is aiming for. Elon Musk has repeatedly emphasized that the design of Tesla's version 3 will be something truly special. He's hinted several times on X, saying, "So many improvements to come in the next design of Optimus." For Elon Musk, redesigning the robot isn't about making version 3 look more premium or luxurious. It's about making it easier to mass produce. As Musk wrote on X, the toughest part by far is improving the design of Optimus for ease of manufacturing and tooling up a complex supply chain so it can be made in significant numbers. That's why for version 3, the redesign itself is the very first upgrade underway. And we'd bet it's going to go far beyond what most people expect. It's shaping up to be a stunning leap forward compared to the current Gen 2. On top of that, Optimus Gen 3 will feature a new 22-degree of freedom hand and improved walking speed. Updates we've already talked about plenty in earlier episodes. With the new hand, Musk believes Tesla Bot will leap ahead of its competitors and become the most advanced humanoid robot in the world. Most people say that if the Tesla Optimus robot can clean the house and do basic chores, it is really worth it. The fact that a robot can do many tasks from mopping, cleaning windows, vacuuming, or washing dishes is something that we humans have never thought of. It almost only exists in movies. However, this will soon happen because the Tesla Bot is here. It will clean your house with an operating time of 8 hours. Elon Musk has emphasized many times that the Tesla Bot is actually a machine worth much more than the money that customers spend to own it. So how useful is the Tesla Bot in the real world? What allows it to become a homemaker? From another perspective, people these days don't really trust what's called a humanoid robot. That's because every day, every week, or every month, we come across news like Company A or Business B has just introduced a humanoid robot with this feature or that capability, and it's supposed to change the game. But then it pretty much disappears as if it never existed. This is the common reality of humanoid robots, and that's why many people believe they're just fancy lab prototypes that will never show up in real life. Meanwhile, others not only distrust humanoid robots, but even laugh at them when they see them moving slowly and clumsily, struggling to balance, walking as if they're learning how to take their first steps. Wobbly robot videos often become the butt of jokes, with comparisons like "walk like Biden" or "a drunken stumble." Yeah, we get it. But after spending a long time researching humanoid robots, especially after Tesla introduced the Optimus robot, we truly had to change our perspective. This is what we saw 2 years ago, and here's what's happening now. Optimus hasn't disappeared. Instead, it's becoming more and more impressive both inside and out, and this isn't the end. Elon Musk has confirmed there's a lot more to come that will surprise us before the end of the year.
You can imagine like your own personal robot buddy that is a great friend, but also takes care of your house. We'll clean your house, we'll mow the lawn, we'll walk the dog, we'll teach your kids, we'll babysit, and we'll also enable the production of goods and services. So it can be a teacher, babysit your kids, it can walk your dog, mow your lawn, get the groceries, just be your friend, serve drinks, whatever you can think of, it will do.
The truth is that with each demo, Tesla Bot proves more and more that it can handle a wide range of tasks that most of us expect, especially cleaning our house. So now it can pick up the trash bag, open the lid, place the bag in the bin, clean the table, tear a paper towel from a roll, stir the pot, use the vacuum to clean the floor, open the cabinet, close the curtain. Before that, it had already performed tasks like inspecting packages, serving drinks, folding clothes, cleaning the kitchen, watering plants, opening the trunk to grab items, playing games with the family, dancing, and even answering random questions. Yeah, Tesla managed to do all of that in less than 2 years. It's clear that Tesla Optimus is truly capable of cleaning your entire house. Tesla has confirmed that Optimus can take commands through voice or by analyzing the user's facial expressions and gestures to determine what action to take. This is especially impressive in many situations, particularly for Optimus owners who have difficulty communicating. They can simply use gestures to give commands, and Optimus will automatically understand.
Yeah, you'll be able to customize the personality, customize the voice, and really kind of the robot will kind of get to know you as well and know your preferences. You won't even have to say things because it'll just kind of understand you.
Imagine waking up to find Optimus moving through the rooms, controlling the vacuum to clean the carpet, using a duster to remove dirt from the dining table, and even washing the dishes in the sink from last night. It also sorted and emptied the trash properly, or rearranged the clutter on the table. Optimus's multitasking ability comes from a combination of smart AI, vision sensors, cameras, and optimized mechanical design, allowing it to adapt to any home, from a small apartment to a large mansion. At the heart of Optimus's superior cleaning ability lies its new hand, a key part that has been completely redesigned from the Gen 2 version. With no exposed actuators or wires, the new hand is fully enclosed, integrating 22 degrees of freedom to provide flexibility that closely resembles that of a human hand. Because it is covered with high-quality materials, the Tesla bot's hands are almost completely waterproof and have more tactile sensors on them, helping the robot handle complex tasks such as washing dishes and food under the tap without worrying about short circuits or rusting the internal electrical systems. Tactile sensors on the fingertips allow the robot to adjust its grip force delicately, ensuring safety when handling fragile objects such as glass or sensitive surfaces such as mirrors. You know, Optimus has proven that it can hold an egg without breaking it. The new hand doesn't just help Optimus handle complex cleaning tasks, it also enhances its multitasking capabilities. The robot can smoothly switch between jobs, from holding a vacuum to clean carpets, using a broom and dustpan to sweep up spilled food, to opening cabinets and organizing clean dishes.
Probably not next year, but like in 2026, it's really the kind of thing where you could tell it to do kind of a wide range of tasks.
Optimus's AI system is trained through neural networks and sim-to-real technology, which allows it to learn from first-person video of humans, quickly adapting to new situations. For example, if it detects a stain on the kitchen counter, the robot can adjust itself to focus on cleaning that area instead of other areas that are already clean. A system of visual sensors and cameras helps Optimus build a 3D map of the house, accurately navigating through rooms, avoiding obstacles like pets, children, and electrical cords.